Senior Chapel. So it is the last Friday chapel that the seniors will be at. I know, but we have planned this for you guys. We have a cool video, we have worship, lots of stuff going on. So I'll let people introduce those things as they come. But for now, I just want to say good morning to everyone, and I'm going to kick things off to the worship team.
Hey, Kak.
Okay, before we actually get started for worship team, we really wanted to take this time with everybody here to say thank you to Mr. Remus.
Yeah!
Mr. Remus is a man who is constantly working way more than he needs to. He was here till 12:30 last night setting up for this chapel. When I asked Mrs. Van Ostren where he was, she said, quote, doing 1,000,005 things, which he always is. And so we really wanted to take this time to really appreciate all that you've done, for the seniors here who have been on worship team for the past 4 years, just getting to see how much you've put into this job. And all of the worship team put together a little gift for you that we can give you after chapel. So thank you, Mr. Remus.
All right, would you guys stand up, mask up, and worship with us?
Kak. I see you.
We got it.
Yeah.
Sometimes all that I can see is a storm raging around my soul. That's when I hear you telling me to leave my fear behind and just let go. Surrender all my life to your control.
You call me to deeper waters. You say don't be afraid to trust where you will lead and walk on waves with you. And though I hear the thunder, you say to just have faith, to reach out and take your hand and walk on waves with you.
Surrounded by a sea of doubt. Honestly, my heart is terrified. But I know you'll never let me down. Jesus, you are always by my side.
You call me to deeper waters. You say don't be afraid to trust where you will lead and walk on waves with you. And though I hear the thunder, you say just have faith to reach out and take your hand and walk on waves with you. With the promise you are always with me in this life. With the promise you will always see me to the other side.
You call me to deeper water. You say don't be afraid to trust where you will lead.
And walk on waves. You call me to deeper waters. You say don't be afraid to trust where you will lead and walk reach out and take your hand and walk on waves with you. Christ is risen and on high. Greater is He living in me than in the world. No surrender, no retreat. We are free and we're redeemed. We will declare over despair, you are the home. Yes, you are. We are more than conquerors through Christ. You have overcome this world, this life. We will not bow to sin or to shame. We are defiant in your name. You are the fire that cannot be tamed. You are the power in our veins, our Lord, our God, our conqueror. Impossible. Every chain is breakable with you. We are victorious. You are stronger than our hearts. You are greater than the dark. With you we are victorious. Nothing is impossible. Every chain is breakable with you. We are victorious. You are stronger than our hearts. You are greater than the dark. With you, we are victorious. We are more than conquerors through Christ. You have overcome this world. We are more. We are more than conquerors through Christ. You have overcome this world, this life. We will not bow to sin or to shame. We are defiant in your name. You are the fire that cannot be tamed. You are the power in our veins, our Lord, our God, our conqueror.
My hands are so sweaty.
Come set your rule and reign in our hearts again. Increase in us, we pray. Unveil why we're made. Come set our hearts ablaze with hope, like wildfire in our very souls. Holy Spirit, come invade us now. captives' hearts release, the hurt, the sick, the poor at peace. We lay down our lives for heaven's good. We are your church, and we pray revive this earth. Build your kingdom here, let the darkness fear. Show your mighty hand, heal our streets and land. Set your church on fire, win this nation back. Change the atmosphere, build your kingdom here. We pray. Unleash your kingdom's power, reaching the near and far. No force of hell can stop your beauty changing hearts. Made us for much more than this. Awake the kingdom seed in us. Fill us with the strength and love of Christ. We are your church, and we are the hope on earth. Build your kingdom here, let the darkness flee. Show your mighty hand, heal our streets and land. Set your church on fire, win this nation back. Change the atmosphere, build your kingdom here. We pray. So for this last song, I thought it would be fun if I did a song with my mom to end my senior year on worship team. And then we also got Olivia on the ukulele.
You are not a God created
Thank you guys for worshiping with us. You can take a seat.
Okay, next up, we will be doing our senior video, brought to you by the incredible Hank Ball. Where's Hank at? There he is. Hank's right there. Hi, Hank. Hank and I got about like 4 hours worth of film that Hank had to edit, so this better be worth it. I'm just kidding. I was seeing it. It's awesome, Hank. Thanks, Hank.
All right, so it's that time of year again. Seniors get to film our cliche videos, so here we go.
My name is Jana DeHaan.
And how many years have you been at Lincoln Christian?
And I've been at Lincoln Christian since preschool.
Dang. If you were starting a revolution, which 3 people, fictional or real, would you recruit?
Probably Jacob.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I don't know if I can say that. 4 from Divergent because he'd just be nice to look at. And then, do you want to be in my revolution?
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
Gavin.
Sasha Glenn is here to answer the question of the hour. Sasha, how would you describe the sun to a blind person?
It is a star that our Earth revolves around that provides a heat source for humans. It's very bright. It's really hot. You get sunburn. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sasha. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
I do have something against warm fruit, so I'm not thinking I'd enjoy it, but I'm not going to hate on it yet because I haven't tried.
Got it.
My name is Gavin Gear.
And how many years have you been at LCS?
Preschool.
Nice. You and Jana, long-time friends.
Long time.
Okay. Gavin, who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Kool-Aid. I don't know, I mean, I've had a lot of classes with him just from freshman through senior year. And I don't know, he kind of just makes the class fun. He always kind of gives me a hard time.
Let's go get Cooley.
Well, he's in class right now, but...
Oh, that's okay. He won't care. Come on, let's go get Cooley. We have to go tell Cooley. Cooley! We're getting filmed for our senior video. We would like to announce that Gavin picked you for his favorite teacher.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gavin!
I did.
You're my second favorite student.
Who's your favorite, Cooley? Me?
Everyone else.
I know your favorite, so...
You are my favorite. Thanks for coming and announcing that.
Yeah.
welcome. Yeah.
Gavin, does pineapple belong on pizza?
I mean, I don't know. I used to be like, no, but recently I think I should probably try it. So I don't have a problem with it.
Good to have an open mind.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Jacob Ayers.
And how many years have you been coming to LCS?
I've been here for about 6 years,
Nice.
so since 6th grade.
Yeah. Fun fact. Jacob and I were born in the same hospital in San Antonio, Texas. And we both moved to the same neighborhood.
Same month, too.
Yeah, same month. He ended up moving to the same neighborhood as I did
Yeah.
in Lincoln, Nebraska. So, fun fact.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Alright. Who is your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is Peter Grothaus. Because he is sarcastic and wry. That's just, you can't buy that.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes, it can.
Have you had it?
Yeah, I have.
What's your name?
My name is Evan Novason.
And how many years have you been coming to LCS?
It's like 6th and 7th grade.
7th grade? Alright. If you were starting a revolution, what 3 people, fictional or real, would you pick to go alongside you?
Well, definitely Jacob.
That's a game.
Yeah. Jan's first.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well then Jana. I guess we're already doing it.
Okay.
Okay, so Jacob and
Wait,
Jana.
can I ask why?
Because you're like the smartest, toughest man I know. You're like the epitome of a man.
I love this. That made my day.
Okay, and then does pineapple belong on pizza?
I'll say yes. I have had it and I didn't hate it. So.
Okay. What's your name?
Kayla.
And how many years have you been coming to LCS?
I've been here since preschool, so 14.
Yeah,
my
so-
entire life.
Favorite memory from LCS?
Let's see. I really enjoyed last year, junior year, especially post winter dinner at Village Inn at like 1 a.m. That, along with a lot of stupid stuff like a grade-wide game of tag in like 4th grade on the playground that we always got in trouble for.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
The idea is not my favorite, so personally I would say no, but I'm not gonna say you can't do it.
What's your name?
My name is Josh.
Last name?
Free.
Social security number?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
How many years have you been going to LCS?
All of them.
Use one word to describe Nebraska.
Boring.
I got another question. This one's kind of personal. What is your leg press max?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like 750 for 16.
Oh, that's cute.
Monkey strength.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No. No.
They do.
Start with your name.
Brand Doty.
And how many years have you been at LCS?
3.
Nice.
Yay.
What's your favorite part of being at LCS?
Football team.
Describe Nebraska in one word.
Grass.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Alright, who's next? Alright,
Yes, sir.
state your names.
Alex Bingham.
I have multiple names now.
State your name.
Jacobin, Daniel Harrelson.
Okay.
Z-Dog.
Sure, I'll go for that.
A Bing as well.
Water wet.
No, it's not wet. Water
Okay.
itself cannot be wet.
Thank you. Would you rather be a reverse centaur or a reverse mermaid?
Can you please explain what these things
So
are?
a reverse centaur is you have the legs of a human and the head of a horse.
Okay.
And then a reverse mermaid would be legs of a human, head of a fish.
Can I take head of mermaid, body of centaur?
So you'd be half fish, half horse.
A Murtar. I choose human tar.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No,
Yes, absolutely.
it doesn't.
Absolutely.
It tastes disgusting. Fruit is not on pizza. No.
What about so what about the sauce?
tomatoes?
Yeah, tomatoes are on pizza.
Okay, but that's different. Name, please.
Noah Sabaran. It is not Noah Sabaran.
We're gonna edit it to just be, you know what?
Sabaron.
See, that's gonna be hard to do because Hank and I are editing this.
My name is Henry Jefferson Scott Ball. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a president.
Otherwise,
Yeah, that sounds so
that's
like
what my- that's
professional.
yeah.
Let's start your name, date of birth, and social security number, please.
And mother's maiden name.
No dead pets, but we did have to remove a family of raccoons from our chimney yesterday. 6 babies and a mom.
What
That
is
is
your
not a
home
security
address?
I like stared the mom down.
Aw, babies.
Okay, if you could describe Nebraska in one word, what would it be?
Let's say boring.
Yeah, boring is one.
This is look behind this is Norman.
Oh, jeez. How are you? Hey, do you want to answer a question?
Who's your favorite student?
So we know not.
All time
Yeah.
or in
Sure.
the senior class?
Maybe do both. Both.
Yeah.
All time first,
All time, Barrett Power. She is amazing.
and then out of us.
Senior class. Yeah, that's a new. I don't know. I'd probably have to go with Hank Ball.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
let's
what a
go.
beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
But I do love you too.
One final question here, honest answer. Who would win in a fight? You or Mr. Earl? Honest answer. Honest answers only.
Mr. Ailes, what do you have to say?
I think I've got this one because I did a lot of old school UFC studying of film. So I think I could take him.
Yeah.
You're going down, Mr. Earl.
I'm Makayla Ailes. I'm Allie Nide.
And how many years have you guys been at LCS?
Since preschool, so however many years that is.
14.
14 years.
Wow.
I've been here 4 years since the freshman.
Nice. This will be an interesting question since you guys have been here obviously very different amounts of time. What's your favorite part about coming to LCS, or maybe like a favorite memory?
I would definitely say basketball. I love basketball, and then just playing like with all my teammates for the past 4 years, and those memories and relationships that I've been able to make and like build through that.
Mine would honestly be doing golf and tennis this year. Doing new sports as a senior. That's pretty fun.
Nice. That's pretty tight. Use one word to describe Nebraska.
Boring.
That's basically, I think everyone else we need a boring counter too. Okay, and then final question: does pineapple belong on pizza?
Absolutely not.
Agreed.
Okay. So we've got 2 yeses for
Yes.
pineapple on pizza. All right.
Wait, what? I thought they said no.
I was joking.
Oh. Dude, you got. Yeah, I can't. I'm an airhead. You
That was
can't do that to me.
hilarious. What is your name?
Sarah Snyder.
And how many years have you been coming to LCS?
4 years.
Okay. What is your favorite part about coming to LCS?
Probably theater. I
Nice.
really like doing it, and I've been doing it all.
What is going on?
Working under Dr. Mears, I'm sure, is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a really awesome guy.
Yeah.
What about a favorite play that you've done?
I've really liked Importance of Being Earnest. I like doing comedy
Nice.
and yelling at people in a British accent is fun.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book series and why?
I really like Harry Potter.
Good answer.
I also really love like Lord of the Rings, but yeah.
Don't you have a good like accent? Was it Australian or British accent?
British.
For Gollum.
Do you want me to do the rest of the interview?
Yeah,
British?
do that. Do that.
Okay.
No, do it in Gollum.
I'm not doing Gollum for the rest of the interview.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
Okay. Got a yes. Cac.
Yeah.
What in the world? I beat him in a fight, that's why he's sitting here.
I hit him with my car, so. I just want to say, just laying hands on him, I've cured him. It's a miracle. He can get up.
Oh my goodness.
What? What?
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
As a incredible teacher at LCS, and since this is your
Why are
last
you
year,
here? That's my question.
Senior videos.
So, as a teacher, shooting LCS, we wanted to come ask you some questions. What has been your favorite part about being a teacher at Lincoln Christian?
Really an impossible question to answer. There's been so many great things about teaching here.
Yeah.
But obviously the students have been the biggest joy of my tenure here.
Yeah.
Mr. G, flying carpet or underwater car?
You know my answer there already. The only possibility is the underwater car.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh, that's okay.
What's your favorite memory with the seniors?
Favorite? Well, it's definitely it hasn't even happened yet.
Yes.
Has it? I'm going to be eating pizza on Wednesday. So because of 7th period, I finally get to eat pizza. I've been waiting 14 years for this.
And we were the first and last class.
You'll be the first and last class to earn pizza.
Speaking of pizza, Mr. G.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Belong on pizza.
I am an advocate for pineapple on pizza, yes.
What a beast. What is your name?
Henry.
And how long have you been going to LCS?
Since kindergarten.
Henry, is water wet?
Yep.
Okay.
What do you think?
No, water is not wet.
Okay.
It makes things wet. The water gets on things. Duh. Okay.
Okay.
If you were starting a revolution and you needed 3 people, real or fictional, who would you get?
Like, would there be violence?
Yes.
Hulk. Maybe like Iron Man. Sure. Iron Man. Mr. J.
And Mr. J.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Is that
and
it?
then, does pineapple belong on pizza? No. Okay. Name?
Jonathan.
Sorry.
Quentin.
And how many years have you been at LCS?
12.
One. Yep. Okay. Quinn's base. Quinn's new this year. Since you guys have been here a very different amount of times, what has been your favorite part of being at LCS?
Recess was fun. I like catching frogs when there was still a bridge.
When you played tag with Tiana.
You can shut up.
I like to know maybe math club something.
Math club?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's good. Quentin is actually the head accountant and the head of calculus as well. If you had to pick any superpower that you could have, what would it be?
Probably mind control.
That sounds scary. I'm scared of that. What is the thing that time like?
Time travel?
Yeah, time travel.
Time travel. Use one word to describe Nebraska.
I can go first. I always use this word to describe Nebraska. It's like flat.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Like I tell everyone flat. Yep. It's just super flat.
That's a good one.
That was one that a lot of people
I don't know. Monotonous. I don't know.
What?
Monotonous. It's pointless. I don't know.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
I think it's good.
No.
Quinn said
No.
Good.
No.
Yes.
I don't like pineapple on.
What is your name?
My name is Cac.
Date of birth?
March 13th, 2003.
How long have you been going to LCS?
Since freshman year.
LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
Why?
Because he's an all-time great.
What about LeBron?
He's LeBron. I'm not a basketball
You guys are
guy.
not. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No, it's disgusting. It's like...
What's your name?
Jaeger.
No, Sawyer.
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
It's Jaeger. It's
It's
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
It's Jaeger. If I land
Big
this...
Yeg. Hey, and how many years have you been coming to LCS?
Since preschool.
Woo! Oh, you were in preschool?
Yeah.
Is water wet?
Yeah.
Wait, water. What?
Yeah.
Okay, Sawyer, what is your favorite strings memory?
No. Remember when like you guys brought all of your friends in the room and I had
Bussin'.
Probably when Davis tried to man
Davis like when he grabbed me that one time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. What is your name?
Madeline.
Okay. And how many years have you been at LCS?
Since pre-K, I don't, like 13, 14?
Yeah.
14.
What is your favorite memory?
Okay, I literally hate that question because I've been here for 14 years. How am I supposed to pick like one thing?
Yeah, you always ask me what's my favorite color.
Yeah.
Who's
That
my
colors
favorite
are easier.
student.
There's only like 10 colors. There's like 5,000 memories.
Wait, hold on. You think there's
I don't know. I'll just do this year. Okay, when we got pizza for government.
Yeah.
Use one word to describe Nebraska.
Boring.
That's if you had to have one person for the rest of your life follow you around narrating everything that you do, whose voice would you want it to be?
Patrick Dempsey from Grey's Anatomy. He has a pretty good face too. I would let him follow me around though.
Let's see. Does pineapple belong on pizza? No.
No, I hate
Okay.
pineapple on pizza.
Okay. All right. What is your name?
I'm Brenda.
And how many years have you been at LCS?
13.
That is a lot. If you could pick any superpower, what superpower would you pick?
Oh, teleportation.
Teleportation or jumping? So like teleportation would be like
Why did you put it here?
no time travel. That's called jumping. No, it's called jumping. No. But teleporting would be like, oh, I see that place. I would like.
Yeah.
Okay. Teleporting. Okay. What is the teacher at LCS who has had the largest impact on you?
Mrs. Garcia or Mrs. Malcolm.
What is your name?
Jonas.
And how many years have you been coming to LCS?
All of them.
Going to UNL? What are you studying?
What What?
What are you studying?
Nothing.
He said nothing.
I don't know.
LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'll put pineapple on those bad boys.
What is your name?
I'm Sam.
And how many years have you been coming to Lincoln Christian?
All of them.
Nice.
Since preschool.
Another old timer as well. Is water wet?
Yes.
Why?
Well, if you look at the chemistry, an individual water molecule in like a glass of water, there's a bunch of water molecules, right? And they're all touching each other. So each individual water molecule is wet.
Dang, chemistry guy.
But does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
I like it.
What is your name?
I'm Trenton.
And how many years have you been coming to LCS?
All of them except for preschool because I was too smart.
What a beast. If you had to have someone following you around for the rest of your life, narrating everything that you did, whose voice would you want it to be?
Morgan Freeman. Either Morgan
Why?
Freeman or he's got the greatest voice ever.
No.
Is it that he's got the greatest voice? Or is it just because he did Shawshank?
I can't do it. You cannot put me on
Do
the
it,
spot.
Jonas. Come on.
No, I can't. I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm Morgan Freeman, and I like.
Yeah, dude, that's southern.
Hey, Brett. On behalf of all the seniors, we just want to say thank you. It's been really fun, especially putting these last 4 years of memories all together in one video. I know that we'll be able to look back and still enjoy all these moments that we had. So we just want to say thank you to all of you guys, students and staff likewise, for being a part of this journey that we've been able to have.
There we go. Hank and Noah, thank you for that video. That was great. And now, as is Lincoln Christian tradition, I'm going to invite the seniors to come line the stage up here. We're going to start an open mic time. So some of us have a little bit planned. Otherwise, people will just come up and say what they want. So you might hear lots of different things. You might hear a verse that was meaningful to someone, or a favorite memory, or some thank yous. So I'll start it off as people get situated back here. But there were a couple things I wanted to say. So first off, I just wanted to thank all of my teachers. I've been here also since preschool, so there are way too many to name by name. But for sure, I want to thank my teachers from the senior year. So Mr. G, Brad, Dr. Malcolm, and Senora Ekton, thank you guys. I'd also like to thank Dr. Mears for being my theater director, and for Mrs. Free for both being my math club coach and answering my panicked late night texts of, I don't know how to do algebra anymore. She helps me and she's very nice, so thank you. Also thank you to Mrs. Roth for listening to me ramble, also about math. I'm so sorry. But no, seriously, I have had such a great experience at Lincoln Christian with all the teachers. It's been great. I also want to thank my senior class. I've been with you guys for a long time, and I love you guys so much. And I want to thank all of you. I know that a lot of you underclassmen, I've never been in classes with you guys, but I've been in activities with a lot of you, math club, choir, theater, and whatnot. And I'm just so glad that you guys are getting involved in stuff. And so I know you hear it a lot, get involved. And I get it. I love alone time too. A blanket, a snack, and YouTube is lovely. But if you're not in school, there's other things you can do too. And so personally, I have just found so much fulfillment in those activities that I get to do. I think it makes my school time more fun because I have so many things to talk about. And I've made so many great friends and connections with coaches and teachers. So I just want to encourage you guys as you guys fill this spot. Juniors, you'll be up here in a year. Get involved. It's great. Who would like the mic next? Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Olivia. I would like to say thank you. I came here in 7th grade. I was homeschooled before that, so I've made more friends here than in my entire life before that. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Bond for making me play tenor saxophone, because it was fun, and I learned how to play it. And yeah, I wanted to play drums, but then my brother convinced me to play saxophone, and she was like, oh, you have big hands, play tenor. I was like, okay. So I did. And all the other teachers, it was cool. classes, good. All right, I'm done.
Okay, so I've been going through Psalms, and I just wanted to read, summarize it, one of the Psalms. So Psalm 77, it starts out talking about, this one guy is worrying and, has God left me? What's going on? And then 10 through 12 says, and I said, this is my fate. The Most High has turned his hand against me. But then I recall all you have done, O Lord. I remember your wonderful deeds of long ago. They are constantly in my thoughts. I cannot stop thinking about your mighty works. And then it goes on and has more praises towards God. But this kind of challenged me just because I definitely have a tendency to complain a lot, if my friends know that. But anyways, I just kind of want to challenge you guys too to if you feel like God isn't in your life, just focus on what he has done. And even if you don't think he's done that much, there's always the gospel. He literally sent his son down. So you can always go back to the roots of the gospel if you need to. I just want to say thank you to all my senior teachers. You guys have, every single one of you have helped so much in my life, whether you know it or not. And my classmates, I love you guys. It's just crazy that we're leaving just because I grew up with most of you. I guess I'm just going to miss you guys a lot. Okay, done.
Okay, so first of all, kind of similar, I just want to thank all my senior teachers like Brad, Malcolm, G. You guys were awesome. I only had you for a year or two, but thank you guys. Okay, Dad, I've had you forever. I love you too. But what I really just want to talk about is cherishing the time you have and the relationships that you have throughout high school. I mean, looking back on my high school went way too fast. I couldn't have imagined I'd be standing up here right now talking my freshman year, but here we are. My freshman and sophomore year, I really didn't have a lot of friends. I was kind of a loner, one or two friends, not really a lot of people I could talk to, not a lot of people I could have deeper relationships with. But come my junior year, I found a really good friend group. You know, we did Bible studies over COVID. We've just hung out a lot over the summer and just been hanging out a lot. And so I would just encourage you to get to know the people in your grade, because maybe there's some people that you never talked to that you could build really deep relationships with that you would never know about unless you just reached out and tried to interact with them. I think that relationships with your classmates are one of the most important things you can have, just accountability or just being there for each other and having a good time and just cherishing the memories that you're getting throughout this time. So, yeah.
I'd like to give a kudos to my classmates. It's been a hard-fought battle. It's been a quick one, though. Looking back, high school really did go by fast, and that's just a solid reminder that life's not going to stop for anyone, even burnout high school students. And that's kind of the unfortunate fact that we face. But it's a good reminder that through this race we call life, we need to be tenacious and disciplined with what really matters. God above all else. When you hold on to him, he's unchanging, he's always constant, and he's always there. So that's something you can rely on, and he'll be there throughout your entire life. And that's something that especially the 2020-2021 school year has taught me, because things were obviously a little bit different, and at some points in time they were quite stressful indeed. And if you're out there right now and you're feeling the weight of finals or you're anxious about next year, I just want to remind you that God is bigger than all of those problems, and all you need to do is reach out and latch on to him. Thank you.
All right, guys. I just want to thank all of you, all my teachers, all my classmates, and just all my coaches especially. Sports really played a big part in my life here, and that they continue to push the gospel and such, and giving all your glory to God through sports and learning how to do that. And also just through the school, I came here freshman year, and all you guys welcomed me in here and just made me feel happy that I came here, and it was a great decision. And I'm just very thankful for that. Yeah. Huh? No.
Okay, real quick, I just want to say thank you to some teachers again. Mr. G again, Mrs. Malcolm. Okay, closer. Okay. Mr. G, Mrs. Malcolm, and also Mr. Bingham. I regret telling stories in your class because I'm really bad at it. Thank you to those teachers. Also, my friend group that we hang out with. Again, Bible studies over COVID. I mean, that's literally a blast. And just getting to know each other and stuff. It was great. With that, I also want to tell you again, don't be afraid to branch out like what Alex was saying. Each and every single person in this room is created in the image of God and should be loved by each and every single one of you. So don't be afraid to reach out to every single person. If they're a couple years younger than you, you can still show kindness to them just by going and talking to them and having even just a short conversation with them. So that's what I want to say.
Okay, this is just a short message to my juniors. It's kind of been said already a little bit, but your senior year will go by faster than you expect. I'm still back in like October after football season right now, so being it's May and I graduate on Sunday is a little bit of a shock at the moment, but soak up every single bit of your senior year, whether you have your good days and your bad days, or you hate your class or you love your class. Honestly, it's going to be worth it to have those memories and random pictures and videos on your phone, because you're going to miss these people when you leave next year, and it's going to be gone in a blink. Like, I'm going to miss, I don't know where he is. I'm going to miss Jonathan a lot. I just got to say that to anybody that knows Jonathan real well and his wonderful laugh and our wonderful flute section. Mia Heather and Sarah Cunningham and the others. Yeah, I'm going to miss you. So have fun in Amherst, and everybody, yeah, have fun with your friends while you still have the chance. So there you go.
Hi, everyone. I kind of want to say something that Trenton already said a little bit, but don't be afraid to reach out and become friends with younger students. Like, even if you don't hang out with them. Some of these people like Gabe, Wagner, and Ace, and just people that like say hi to you in the hallway. Sometimes it makes my day. Like, Gabe came out to my window this morning in the parking lot and like knocked on my window and just started talking to me about like what I was doing, and it was great. Just so don't be afraid to make friends with younger students, because it means a lot to them. It will end up meaning a lot to you.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I didn't really like have anything to say, but I was just kind of like thinking, standing there. Just yesterday, we had a track meet, and I wasn't competing, and so I was like kind of trying to decide what to do, because we have like a lot of projects kind of coming like towards the end in school. So I was like, oh, I kind of want to stay here, finish some projects, or I want to like go to the track meet. So just like the fact that, and it wasn't even so much like that I had projects and stuff to finish, like in Spanish, we're doing like a fun film thing with Mrs. Ecton, just like a whole project with like groups. And so I was like just trying to decide like, okay, do I like, stay here at school and like do stuff with my friends like here, or do I leave and like go to the track meet where like all my friends are there? So just like the fact that I kind of was like, and it was like, if any of you know me, like decisions are like hard for me and like trying to make them on the spot. So there was like way too much thought that just went into like picking whether or not I stay at school or I go to track meet. But the fact that I'm like struggling, like, okay, do I want to go hang out with like these people, or like do I want to go to the track meet and cheer on these people? Just the fact that we have like this many like awesome people kind of like affiliated with our school, is just like really awesome to see. And then like struggling to like pick who I want to like spend my time with, just because like I knew I'd enjoy it like both ways. So yeah, just like kind of a shout out to like everyone here. Like I know some of you parents here, you guys have like raised these kids, and like some of my best friends. So like thank you for having like such awesome kids. And then some of you younger guys, I know through sports and stuff, I've had like an awesome time getting to know you. A lot of like my freshman track kids back there. Yes, Joel, I see you. Carter. But yeah, just kind of through sports, kind of like some of the other kids were saying, and just like reach out to the younger kids, because I like love all my classmates, but I also love like juniors, sophomore. I mean, I could pick out like a dozen kids from each grade that I really enjoy spending time with. So just like take advantage of the great kids that we have here. Get to know a lot of people. I know I've like thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you, everyone here.
Well, I didn't think I'd be up here, but after hearing what some of these guys had to say, I just wanted to say to the underclassmen, cherish your years here. It goes by pretty quickly, and if you feel like if you're hanging out one night in a room and someone invites you out for maybe ice cream, or someone invites you or says that you're going on a senior skip day to go camping, even though you don't really go camping, but just take those moments, because you may in the moment be like, I don't really want to get out of my bed, I'm comfortable, but you're going to miss them, and if you don't take them now, you may never have them again. Or you may have a test the next morning, but remember, there's always the next unit that you can have home. There's always the retake, and if push comes to shove, you can just retake calc in high school, in college, so.
Alrighty, so actually, I want to play a video, so Mr. Remus, if you want to play that. Yeah, so I'm going to play this video, and then I'm going to have a few thoughts. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so, well, what I was going to share is, I think the video will kind of cap off what I'm trying to say, but the thing that I love about Jesus and our relationship with him is we don't have to do anything except offer up our broken hearts and our humble hearts to him, and he'll accept us. So I was reading through Luke, and I was thinking about all the people that Jesus met and encountered with. The thief on the cross, all the thief on the cross did was just say, "You are the Son of God, I'm nothing," and Jesus already invited him to paradise. I was thinking about the little kids that wanted to come to Christ, and the disciples were trying to, prevent them from coming to Jesus, and Jesus just said, use that as an opportunity to say, if you don't know me like these kids know me, you don't know me at all. So he was trying to say how if you just want to be with Jesus and you just want to be humble, he will accept you. And the times when he sat down with sinners and people of really questionable reputations, Jesus, and the disciples or the Pharisees were saying, look at this guy who sits with the people who do this. And Jesus used that to tell my favorite story in the Bible of the shepherd that goes after the one who leaves. And when Jesus finds the one, there's a celebration.
So I became a Christian later in life. I was 21 years old. I got invited to church by a friend's family.
Okay. But, so, and I was also reading in Peter, so I made this connection. In Peter, we've heard the story, a lot of the senior moments have talked about the story of Jesus walking on the waves, or Peter walking on the water. And so in Peter, so after Peter walks on the water, he writes his own letter, or book of the Bible. I'm not sure if it's a letter, but he says, my favorite verse in that book is he says, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, and he will raise you up. Cast all your anxiety on him, for he cares for you. So the same mighty hand that pulled Peter out of the water when he began to sink is the same hand that's going to pull you up if you just humble yourself. So I really, truly believe that I know that everyone here, no matter the age group, we are all facing hard questions, burdens, emotional hurt, whatever it is. I feel it all the time. But I just believe with all my heart, because Jesus tells us in the Bible that if we bring our humbleness and our broken hearts, he will do the rest. And if we just bring the broken pieces to him, he'll decide what he'll do with us. And I think he'll do great things. And so, so the video I'm going to play is going to kind of cap off on that. So.
When I was at the University of Florida, for every home game, we would get in the bus at our hotel and we would drive right by the stadium and we would stop at what's called the Gator Walk. And every game I played there was probably 20 to 40,000 fans at this Gator Walk ready to greet us as we get off the bus. I would see all these people. I gotta tell you, there were a lot of voices that started to hit me. One of the first voices that instantly hit me was pride and arrogance, because I would look out and I would see thousands of jerseys with my number on it. I would look out and I would see Bible verses that they were wearing because I wore them. And so for a second you thought, dang, I'm something. They're here for me. This is pretty cool. I must be somebody. There's a picture that I stumbled across, and it's one of Time's 100 most influential images of all time. And it's the picture of this young girl. She's on her way from her village to a feeding center not far away. And she's so malnourished and she's moving so slow that this vulture is waiting to attack. So the young man that took this picture, I think there was probably something in his heart that he wanted to do good. He wasn't sure. So he captured this picture and he just waited, and then the vulture got closer. So he kind of shooed the vulture off, and then he walked away and the vulture would come right back. And he was told, because of some of the sicknesses in the areas, don't touch anybody, don't do anything. And so he didn't. He didn't. He did nothing. Because apparently the cost was too much. So he left. He went back. The New York Times published this photo in 1993. In 94, he won the Pulitzer Prize for this photo. 4 months after this, he chose to end his life. You see, every single one of us, we have a chance to be successful in life. And you know what? I hope you are. I really do. I hope you're successful. There's nothing wrong with being successful. But success is just about you. But significance is about other people. You see, that man that took that picture, he had success. That's one of the greatest honors a photographer could ever have. But obviously it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So what's going to be enough for you? You see, success is great. You can do a lot of things with it, but it's not going to be fulfilling. And you can never forget that sense of urgency, that it's not about your timeline, it's about their timeline. While you might have 30, 40, 50 years, they have days, minutes, moments. She had moments, but it wasn't worth it to go pick her up. It wasn't worth it to give her a hug. It wasn't worth it to tell her about the gospel. Yeah, I won a Pulitzer Prize, but what does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't. And I think the greatest tragedy in life is we're going to look back one day and say, I was successful in things that don't matter. I want you to be successful, but more than anything, I want you to be significant. And when you live for Jesus and you love people, I believe you're going to have a life of significance.
So that video just was pretty powerful to me. I think a lot of us are waiting for the time, at least I am, where we are waiting for when we feel like we've arrived and that we're good enough to go do something for Christ. But man, I believe that if we just offer up what we have, Christ will do the rest. So if I could leave all you guys out there with one thing, just give what you have, your humble hearts, your brokenness. And when you live for Jesus, as Tim Tebow said, when you live for Jesus and you love people, Jesus is going to lead you to a life of significance. So.
Okay, I wasn't going to speak, but as I was watching that video, something that hit me was the line that said, he did nothing. And so I would say in life, just have that 10 seconds of confidence to go be adventurous, to go talk to that person, because more times than not, you're going to regret not doing that thing rather than going up and talking to that person or going and doing that fun activity with your friends. So I just encourage you to not be afraid or be shy. Don't care about what people think. Just kind of live your life, have fun, and be confident. So, thank you.
So yeah, I think that was a great message that Evan actually had, and I really enjoyed it. Way to go, Evan. And I just want to reiterate the point of just cherishing the moments. Some of these guys I've been with since 6th grade, and we've had great times, ups and downs. I mean, we're all still really good friends, and I think also just extending out to other people it's a great thing, and don't just stay in your little confined group and extend out to other people and be their friend. I think actually sports are a great way to do that through football. I mean, I met a ton of guys, and I think any guy in this school who's physically able to should play football, and it's made a huge impact on my life, but that's besides the point. But again, I just really think that everybody should just cherish the moment and just let God fulfill your life. That's a very important thing. And I mean, you're going to have highs and lows, and everybody's at different places, but eventually, we're all striving to hear well and done, good and faithful servant someday. So I think that's what everybody should work towards and just keep working too.
All right. With Ian's incredible closing, such a poetic ending to have Ian close things out. That'll be it for Senior Chapel. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm assuming stack the chairs. Where's Mr. Lockyer? Stack chairs? Okay, stack chairs, and then you guys are dismissed.
Okay, seniors, we're taking a picture, whether you like it or not.